Bloody hell. That's quite cool, to be fair. Right, I guess we get to go for an Itali. I kind of can't believe this is a blue mana instant Itali, but crazy. I think we need some blockers. Because they don't all have trample, do they? We get our own Atali. Come on, we need something good. We get Glimpse the Core, which is a modal spell. That's hilarious. No way. That's crazy. And whenever you cast a modal spell, choose up to X, where X is the number of times you choose a mode for the spell. So it rewards you playing spells with the ability to go more than one or two modes. They're quite rare, but they do exist. And so one of these three options will you choose when you play a modal spell. Exile top card. Until end of the turn, you can play it, put a counter on him against trample, and or create a bird. So there's some really cool, really versatile abilities there. So the deck wants you essentially to just put every single modal spell you have, and there are actually a lot. So if we just look via a filter, so if I've just put in the word choose here, you can see the deck is basically split into two. These are all the cards that have a choice related to them. Now, be wary, because although something like Elder Gargaroth does give you choices, it is not considered a modal spell. Modal spell has to give you the choice when you cast. So choose one, option 1 or option 2. Elder Gargaroth will not trigger Riku because this is an attack trigger, not a casting of a modal spell. So just be cautious. But I did think it was fun to put something like this in anyway because it just gives you even more choices. Now, bear in mind, this deck will give you a bit of a headache because there are literally pretty much infinite possibilities as to how many combinations of different abilities you can actually get off. The best version is really Sublime Epiphany because it's choose one or more. There are a few that do 2 or 3, but yeah, this is just incredible with Riku. You're going to get all 3 abilities, and they do count. They're all smallish things, but over the course of the game, they will get, you're going to reap the rewards of this. You're going to see how effective it is. And I think it's really fun, actually. It's very, very chaotic. It's almost anti-synergy. It's the absence of an actual game plan because you never really know what you're going to do. I mean, there's so many different things. Counter spells that draw you cards, bounce spells that give you pumps, fight spells that give you life, and counters, copy spells. Roaming Throne is also important because it will trigger Riku of the Many Paths twice if you have this guy out, because Riku does have a triggered ability. So this is probably one of the most complex decks you'll ever see in your entire life, just because you're just not going to be able to have a traditional game plan. But it makes the deck very, very interesting. The curve is very low because of this, because you want to basically be able to spam as many spells as possible. So even though it's a green deck, we have not many big drops because as I said, we kind of want to storm off early on. And there are a surprising amount of early spells that do give you modal abilities: Perforator's Intervention, Wild Shape, Pick Your Poison, which is really crazy for 1 green. Gives you 3 choices: Destroy Artifact, Enchantment, or something with flying. Bushwhack, you'd be surprised. I mean, a Braid I've used for a long time, and this has built-in modal. So, let's see how let's see how the deck does. But yeah, all right, let's keep this. Roaming Throne with Riku is proven to be really quite amazing. Getting the double triggers is just wonderful. Though against a Chund player, we might not be able to keep any of our things long enough to see these lovely synergies, but we'll see. Black Source, Thoughtseize, Black Source, Duress, Ragavan. Okay. Well, luckily for us, we have a way to kill it, which is good. In fact, Casting to the Fire might be meta-worthy because people do like playing a lot of the 1-drop elves, and there's 2 or 3 of them that have 1 toughness, so it might be worth it. And also Ragavan as well, and it can also exile the 1 ring. This is actually really good. It's a shame that Glimpse the Core only gives us a forest though, because we desperately need a blue source. But we just got Bloodstained Mire, so I think we'll be fine, actually. We shall be fine. Especially get that out before the Corvold resolves, otherwise there might be some synergy. There's a few cards that care about us sacrificing. Jadar, okay, so we'll get a blue source here. Jadar doesn't bother me too much right now, it's fine. It's just annoying. Skirk Prospector. Sack a Goblin, add red. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's just hope they don't have removal. If they do, they do. Not much we can do about that. It may have been better to go for Roaming Throne first, just because it has War 2. But, yeah, there we go. Okay, Goldspan Dragon, that's annoying. But, as I said, we can bounce it back with the inscription. We'll see. Why did they attack that zombie? I guess, yeah, they get another one back. Yeah, that's fine. Makes sense. Annoyingly, when we target the Goldspan Dragon, we're going to be able to... Interesting. What would be better? Bounce the other two, and then Bushwhack. Maybe go for this. Actually, this actually kind of works out right. Human. Then we can have fighting going on. Dark creature fights. But then we don't. Actually, we can make this 5. Fight the Goldspan Dragon. Put 2 counters on Riku. Yeah, that does work actually. A bit finicky, but get him out of the way. Nice. Okay, and then just hold him back because we don't want Jadar to block. And then I think we're in a really good situation, really. If they go for the Corvold, they sack the zombie, then in our turn we can bounce 2 things back to their hand. Put them right back to square one. Obviously, if they have some removal here, it's going to be sad, but they can't kill both of our things, I don't think. As I said, maybe Fatal Push and something else. We'll see. Lots of drawing, lots of seeing stuff in their hands. But by reducing their mana sources, it's going to make it... Oh, Gamble. Wow, people using Gamble. And they got rid of black market connections. Okay. Okay, so I feel like I'm in a pretty good situation here. Bounce 2 of their guys. Return 2 things, 1 and 2. Get a couple of triggers. I think I'm going to create a bird out of Paranoia. Because if they make us sack something, I don't really want to sack one of my main things there. It's a shame we don't have any more blue mana up for the Is It Charm. Okay. Yeah, obviously they can replay the Corvold and then sack something else, but it does take up the whole turn to do that. Dark Ritual. Huh. Interesting. What are they going to have? Bellis of Citadel? Multiverse. Huh. Wolf Willow Haven. Interesting. That felt like a really roundabout way of doing things, but fair enough. Two damage. Right. My goodness, they played loads of stuff, didn't they? Gamble. Sorry, not Gamble. That was previously, but yeah. Not sure. 7/7 Corvold is annoying. We can technically wipe out the whole field with the Brotherhood's End. What do we do here? Supreme Will to find something? As if they got Corvold up 3 times in one turn. That is wild. I think we attack in with everything. To be honest, We need to be hyper aggressive. They're at 12. If they block with Corvold, they risk losing it. They don't know what we have. We're going to get double triggers here with the roaming throne. Oops. Oh wow, they're gonna do that. Ooh, the coward's way. I like it. That actually helps me a lot. So there's no reason to do stuff, although it gives him trample, doesn't it? Don't think we can deal 6 damage. Let's see what we get with the Supreme Will here. So we counter on him. Let's see what top card's going to be. Halfling. C double and burn down the house. I think C double is going to be pretty cool once we get some blue mana for that, which sadly we don't currently have. Down to 3. So is it Charm can not do much here. We don't really have much to do at all, do we? It's because the blue mana. Yeah, we only have all the 1 blue mana. And they're at 3. Okay. Maybe taking the C double was the wrong thing to do there. Create a treasure. Right. And they also venture. They could have actually killed the roaming throne there. Destroy artifact. They must have something much better to do then. Casualties or something? No? A braid. They have to pay for that. So this is basically, they're taking this turn off to kind of just defend themselves. Fair enough. Oh, we got the blue source. So what can happen? It's a real shame we lost the throne, actually. C double. I think we pass again. We have to be very cautious. We can copy one of their big spells, whatever that may be with C double. They've got 11 cards in the graveyard, which means that we get to copy a spell and create a token, bone shards. Interesting. Copy a spell and create a token. Bone shards. Target creature. We want to kill that. Creating a bird means that we get to pressure them as well. Because they've only got 3 life. They're going to sacrifice that in response to draw something. Yeah, I think they realise the writing's on the wall now. Sacrifice that. Although probably should have just sacrificed the Riku there, shouldn't we? Because they're going to blow it up with their bone shard. Ooh, although we have even more triggers to do before that. Steal something from their deck. Exile something from the top, just in case something goes horribly wrong and they board wipe or something. Reanimate. Oh my goodness. I'll take the reanimate. Oh, wow. Oh, such a crazy game. This is a crazy game with Riku. I love it. I'm going to quickly interrupt this video to tell you this video is not sponsored. And because of that, the channel does need help from people like you. So if you do want to support the channel in your own way, you can like and subscribe, which is completely free. But if you want to go the extra mile, you can donate to the channel via my Ko-fi link below or become a channel patron. And if you become a channel patron, you can get a custom video of your choice. Check out the details below. Oh, this is a nice starting hand. Elves into Roaming Throne. Escape to the Wilds. Okay, all we have to do is survive a dinosaur onslaught, including some of the best removal in the game. Treasure map. Nice. So I could have actually gone for the Riku there, but you know what? I kind of like setting up Shaper Sanctuary first because it just means that we get to draw a card whenever they target our stuff, and this way it does mean that we get a refund if they do kill our stuff. So, but yeah, there's definitely something to be said about going for the Riku there, turn 2, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. Maximize our mana, go for Roaming Throne. Bit of Ward. Ward 2 and Shaper Sanctuary is nice because they're going to have to put a lot of effort in to kill this. And then suddenly they're going to have to, well, they're going to have to give us a card if they target any of our stuff. And they haven't ramped, okay, they literally just have. I'm wondering if C double would be good against them. Copy target spell. Create a token that's a copy of target creature. 2 roaming thrones. Damn. That would be pretty insane, actually. So now I'm thinking, do we go for Escape to the Wilds here? And I think the answer is yes. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's a lot of stuff here that we probably won't be too useful, but we'll see. They are going to definitely get Gishath out, and we are definitely going to need a way to stop it. And I feel like they're going to get it out at 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, they can definitely get Gishath out next turn, but then, see, oh, they can get it out now. Oh my god, okay. Well, we can only hope that they miss here. That was actually a lot more, that was a lot faster, because the treasure cove flips into 3 treasures, right? So, where's the stack that they've just revealed? Oh, it's just on top of here. Okay, so they got 1 dinosaur. Interesting. How do we defeat these guys? I don't know. I literally do not know how we stop them. We can tap with Winter Flame. Yep, I think we're literally just going to have to be defensive here. I mean, this is actually not too bad. Tapping something in their turn means it doesn't get to do the thing it wants to do. We get 2 triggers from Roaming Throne as well. They have got 8 mana though. It's a lot. Defense of the Heart. We give you upkeep. Right, let's do this in response. Tap this. We might as well deal 2 to that. There's no harm. Exile. Get a bird. As if we get that twice. That's crazy. Exile, get a counter. Roaming Throne. That's so good. 2 lands. So now if we really wanted to, we could block the Waking Sun's Avatar. Rampaging Raptors. Just 4. Okay, fine. Now we do have a problem here with the Defense of the Heart. We have 3 or more creatures sacrifice this. Speaking of their upkeep. Problematic much. Well, this is a problematic card. Okay, let's just if they get Creator Hoof, we're so screwed. Okay. This is such a BS card, man. What is it going to be? 2 creatures. Is it going to be the biggest, the 9 mana dinosaur? Creator Hoof. If Creator Hoof's in here, there's not much flavour, is there? But yeah, this really exploded out of the gate. I don't know why dinosaurs are so OP now, but okay, Alta, Gulta, and Atali. We can also get an Atali. Let's just see what they get first. Oh god, what's this? Exile artifact. 1 damage to each 2 creatures. They can kill both of our 1/1s. That's very sad. That's very, very sad. We're going to throw our creatures into Mount Doom. Huh. We actually get to draw loads of cards as well. That's actually kind of nice. A card that targets both of our things. So yeah, let's definitely see what we get here. Useless one. Ooh, Flame of Arnor. 5 damage to target creature. Destroy artifact. We've got some really good answers, but I don't know if we will be able to do much. We'll see. And they get this. Put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Is that going to be bad? Bloody hell. That's quite cool, to be fair. Right, I guess we get to go for an Atali. I kind of can't believe this is a blue mana instant Atali, but crazy. I think we need some blockers. Because they don't all have trample, do they? We get our own Atali. Come on, we need something good. We get Glimpse the Core, which is a modal spell. That's hilarious. No way. That's crazy. Loads of blockers and stuff. I'm actually kind of shocked at this. All this at instant speed as well. And they get to draw a card for some reason. I'm not sure why they... Ugh. Nissa. We even control a wizard, so we get to draw. Choose 2 instead. Okay. Okay. That's a lot of stuff. They can only attack with the left. Wow, they're going in strong here. Got 4 mana up. See what they do. So this has to deal damage to a player. +2 damage. Christ. They're going for that. I think we should just probably kill one of these. 5 damage. And we draw 2 cards. Total player draws 2 cards. 5 damage. We could just straight up kill the... I think we're going to kill the Rampaging Raptor just because it gives us... they're trying to kill our Planeswalker. Another bird. My goodness. Getting these twice is mad with the Romy Throne. We're able to do a lot here. Ooh. Wowzers. And we can protect our Atali. And, pardon me, and gain some life as well. We have really just Uno reverse carded them here. That one, I don't think they can give that any more power boost. And we can just chomp that. And I think we might be okay. Because our Atali survives, their Gishath dies. Oh, that's a juicy... That was cool, man. I'm very happy I've got that footage. So we can use the Brazen Burrower to bounce anything we want until the end of our turn. We don't want to lose 2 life breeding pools, so let's go for this. What does this want to let us do? X damage divided as you choose, where X is the greatest power and creature you control. X damage divided as you choose amongst any number of X is the greatest power among creatures you control as you activate this ability. That's really weirdly written. So you have to minus X Deals X damage divided as you choose amongst any number of target creatures on all planeswalkers. X is the greatest power among creatures you control as you activate it. Okay. Right, I see. Okay, so the greatest power is 7. I guess we'll just kill their Itali. Yeah, okay, I get it. Right. 7 damage to their Itali. That's good.
Rise, beast of Phyrexian!
It fights something when it attacks, so we can burn something else. We've got 1 modal, 2 modal, and a bounce. I think we're going to bounce something here. Maybe the Nissa? Or maybe the Gulter. Not sure. We'll just bounce the Gulter because it's going to kill us. That's got 12 power there. We've only got 4 flyers to go into the Nissa. Let's go for the Gilded Goose. Yeah, I really don't know what to do here. One, 2, 3, 4. I definitely want to do that. I really don't know if we're going to be able to survive because Nissa gives them double mana, but only for forests though. They've got literally 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we can just play a few blockers. As long as we leave up 3 mana, we should be okay. Okay, let's just pass and be cautious. I definitely feel like I should be dead. Return a dinosaur from graveyard to your hand so they can get the Atali back. Yeah. That is a shame. That is a shame. Because they can get some crazy value from that. Ah, then, yeah. And they can just replay that. Maybe that was a bad idea. But again, that's 12 damage. We only have 15 life. At least they can't attack with that immediately. Oh, I know they've got Kinjali Sunwing. So our blockers have come in tapped. That sucks. And they get a Collective Defiance, 4 damage, and a Skrelv. Okay, that's not a dinosaur. Three damage each creature with flying. Maybe we just use this to kill Kinjali's Sunwing. It's a shame because we kind of want to protect one of our guys. Target player discards all the cards in the hand and draws that money. Gross. Let's kill the Sunwing. I guess making Riku bigger won't hurt as well. Soken's on. We might as well tap the 10/10. So now our creatures can come in and they can block. Blockers is going to be good. They're going to make us draw that many cards. I mean, oh, that's nasty, man. Oh, well, I mean, to be honest, it's fine. So, yeah, we've actually got good blockers again. Like, not too worried, although they have got some crazy, crazy stuff potentially can come in here. We just need another modal spell or two to be able to withstand some of this, I think. It's got trample, but we can block that with this. The 7/7 doesn't have trample, so we can jump it. How much longer can we really last? I don't know, to be honest. Well, I guess we could... not sure. Temple. We need a modal spell, don't we? Or we need more blockers, really.
Perfect predator.
Activate as a sorcery. But they will also have one as well. Yeah, that's such a shame. And we can't use Sekenzan's ability. I guess we'll just do this because it's a sorcery. Ah, it's a shame. Yeah, we ran out of modal spells. Yeah, it was a cool battle. Very cool battle. We saw some really cool things. Sadly, we just kind of ran out of steam. We ran out of modal spells. We just needed one more, two more, but we just kept getting lands with a Riku. Let's see how smart they are here. I mean, they're just going to alpha, aren't they? What did they take those two? We'll see. We can't really... They've all got trample. Trample, trample. They should attack with everything, to be honest. Jeez, that's just crazy. That's crazy. The Galto... That Galto was instrumental, really. Fights target creature defending player controls. Okay. So they're going to give it unblockable as well. Oh, damn. Didn't have any mana. And, I mean, that alone is... Trample. Trample. Yeah, it's not going to matter. It really doesn't... It doesn't really matter. Oh, this is indestructible. I guess that can block there. That's got trample. Even if we maximize the blocks here, yeah, we still die. But cool. They just got really lucky with their dinosaur output. It is kind of crazy when you think about it. Because we got an Atali as well. We got an Atali trigger, but it still wasn't enough. Because they got two. Yeah, that dinosaur guy that got the dinosaur from the graveyard back to play was pretty instrumental. Alright, this is a pretty decent-ish hand. We've got a couple of modals. Ascendancy to make our stuff have haste. I was deliberating whether Ascendancy would be good in the deck or not. Because our commander does not have power 4 or greater. So we won't get to draw a card from it. But it is just a good card, really. So then mono blue Sphinx Tribal. Okay. Are we going to get to resolve anything in this game? Ascendancy comes down. That's a really good start, to be honest. Midnight Clock. Okay. So we probably just want to braid that, don't we? But then we might miss out on some modal stuff. So let's get him out. 3, 4. 2 mana off Unesh, and then Unesh is going to make all of their stuff cost 2 less. So they've basically gone full in on the old Rampage. Right, okay. So what do we want to do? We definitely want to use a braid to kill the clock. Let's see what more value we can get. Oh, hexproof. Okay, 3, 4. So that's going to slow him down a little bit. That's not too exciting, is it? I think we're just going to swing in here. We might be interested in bouncing the Skyclave Relic, but either one of these actually with the Brazen Burrow, but we'll see. They currently can't really target Riku because we've got the Tamir safekeeping. Until the end of your next turn. Whenever you cycle discard, target creature gets -2, -0. Okay. Do we just want to bounce that? I think I want to slow them down a bit. Let's bounce the Skyclave Relic. Okay, let's see what they do as well in our turn. So I think we just attack in and see what happens. Oh, they're going to do that. So we turn our guy into an elephant. Do we do that? And then put a counter on him. Yeah, it reduced his power. Yeah, that was silly of me, wasn't it? Oh well. Okay, we can just make it indestructible. We get to use that spell for free, basically. Fine. Yeah, that was probably not the most cleanest way to do that, really. But then I really want to save the inscription for when we have... I don't know, this is a pretty versatile card. Not the best thing to do. But yeah, Clothes is going to be nice because it's going to mean that the Search for a Scanter is going to take a bit longer to flip into a land. I think we're just going to be reactive. Keep swinging in. 3, 4, 5, 6. We currently have no way to bounce the relic, which means that if they have a land here, they can go for Unesh, and then they're going to get some cards into their hand. It looks like they didn't get the 6th mana required, so that's going to be very sucky for them. And we are just going to continue to hit the graveyard and hit them in the face. I think we're in a really good position now where even if they do play Unesh, they're not really going to be able to... Thrix, okay. So before blocks, we can do some stuff. We can do both of these modes. Power boost and then bounce something. So we'll give this a power boost and return the Thrix back. And get a couple of bonuses there. Nice. So even just a bit of tempo is enough to kind of carry your opponent. But yeah, pretty fun. Roxanne again. Okay. Let's definitely get a green source. We've got some good cards. Go for the Ketria Triome, I think. Turn 2, ramp into another forest. And then in the following turn, we can go for Riku. And then also protect him with the You See a Guard Approach. But this is nice. I like the modal cards now have secondary uses. Oh my goodness. Sunray Storm. Tempted to kill that guy, but yeah. We'll go for Riku first, and then we'll... It's only one... Okay, fine. No blue mana Rupin, is there? Because we had the only blue source here, so we'll just go for the Sanctuary, I guess. Parallel Lives, well, with alternate artwork, getting double the tokens instead. Wow. That's very strong. That is very strong. But we do have Broken Bond. So we'll probably be using this to kill that, because that is absurd, especially with the Roxanne. So each opponent sacrifices an enchantment, that's good. And then hopefully we can get a land on the top. Land on top. Yay, we get land. And a second blue source. Let's kill the storm here. And put a counter on Riku, I think. Nice, so that actually worked out quite nicely. And we still have a couple of modals in our hands. And actually, the Brotherhood's End is really wonderful to kill all of their meteorites if they get a bit out of hand. There's no need to use this yet. So go for this. 3 damage to each creature. And let's see what we get on top. Another land. Nice. So we'll keep the lands coming. And then I think we're also going to kill the meteorite because it means that it just helps us slow them down a bit. And it's like it never happened. Although we are 2 for 1 on ourselves. And we'll keep up the hexproof just in case. If they get to 7 mana, we might be seeing a Tali, which is sad times. Replicating ring, okay. And Panamonican. Yikes. Yikes. Lava coil. Well, lava coil will be able to kill the commander. That's nice. And if they do go for the meteorite on none of our elves, we will actually get to draw a card when they target it. So we'll see what they do. Although they'll get 2 meteorites, won't they? So they might actually do double meteorites on Riku. If that is the case, they're going to go for that instead. We get to draw 2 cards. That is kind of crazy. So let's see what we get first. Cultivate. And fight spells. So let's protect Llanowar Elves. And then Riku, let's give him a counter. So protect both of them, basically. Oh, it gets... Oh, it's double, isn't it? Because that comes in, it gets 2, and then that triggers twice. Oh, of course, yeah. I'm a fool. I completely forgot. It doubles twice. Okay. Okay. Well, this could be problematic then. This could be problematic. So, especially if they come in again. Oh, Panamonican just takes them over the edge. Destroy. Panamonican. We have to kill the Panamonican now. Oh gosh. Yeah, foolish me. I should have given Riku hexproof rather than the Llanowar Elves. But we did get to draw like loads of cards, so I can't really complain. Do we I think we just ramp. I don't know how we take it out. They're gonna be able to go for Roxanne again, aren't they? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. Well, Panamonican's dead. So they're going to get 2 damage here. Are they going to target that? Well, we get to draw a card. I can't really complain, can I? We're literally getting refund. Ooh, and Gargaroth as well. Nice. Let's go for Riku again. So we counter. And this is an instant. Fight here, and then we'll give him a counter. Take care of Roxanne. Okay. Now, the nice thing is we're going to have, in the following turn, Elder Gargaroth with Rhythm of the Wild. So we can play it, give it haste, attack, get a trigger immediately. As long as we make Roxanne more and more expensive each time, they are going to... I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Although we do keep having the kill spells for her. But I think we might have them now, guys. Especially with Elder Gargaroth swinging in with haste here. 11. It's going to be close. Let's see, I'm going to draw a card. Prismari Command. So that will be lethal if they don't have a way to stop this. My goodness, it just goes... It's a lot like Golos. She's a lot like Golos. Yeah, well, valiant attempt. I mean, they pretty much cast her every single turn. The Prismari Command will be enough to take him down and also kill one of the meteorites, which is problematic. One of those rare commanders that looks really gimmicky, but it actually works. I think they've really hit the nail on the head here. and I'm really impressed. I'm actually really happy. I'm not saying it's 100%, amazing, you're going to win every time, but the design of it is wonderful. It really does harken back to the original Riku, which liked to copy things. But how times have changed. That was like 5 mana, and you needed to pay even more mana to get doubles. But now this is 3 mana, and it just does stuff. It looks like triggered abilities is the way forward nowadays. ETBs and triggered abilities. We see far less of activated abilities, which is interesting in design philosophy, because I think activated abilities, they're just not that fun to do, especially because it feels clunky. It doesn't feel as natural. I mean, if you look at Kenrith, he has 5 abilities, and he's amazing. Don't get me wrong, he is the exception to the rule. He's absolutely amazing, but it is clunky if you play him and don't get to spend any mana, it just dies. So yeah, the evolution of abilities has changed to somewhat much better landscape. Riku of many paths is one of the forefront of that. It's just so many words. The more words on a card, the better it is. It's just wonderful. All the things you can do. You've always kind of got a way out of situations, because all of your cards do everything. You've got counters, you've got kill spells, you can create tokens to smash face, you can destroy and exile artifacts, you can discard cards to get more cards. Sublime Epiphany lets you do literally everything under the sun. Flame of Arnor is crazy with this guy, because you get 2 of these abilities and one of his own abilities times 2. Like choosing 2 for here and choosing 2 for him, that's 4 things you're doing. 4 things. And then if you combine that with Roaming Throne, that's even more. That's 6 things. I think some things don't work too well on the deck. I would say maybe the Cabaretti Revels ain't so good. There's not many creatures in the deck. Rhythm of the Wild, probably not too important. I mean, I did kill a few people using it. It's perfectly fine. Team Ascendancy as well. We just don't really get the trigger with the powerful greater. So there's something to be said about that. Maybe put a few more powerful creatures in. But you know what, guys? This is such a fun deck, and it's rare just to have a fun time with Magic. Look at him, he's floating a giant ball. If you do like the channel, if you do appreciate the channel, don't forget I'm a pretty small channel really, so every like and subscribe matters, and every view matters. So I really appreciate you sticking around. It's really nice of you. This is the end of the video. Not as many people stick for this part, but if you do want to support the channel beyond the like and subscribe, you can become a channel patron. Supporting the channel means you get your own custom video, which may be appealing to some of you if you want to see me do a take of one of your favorite commanders. And yeah, until next time. Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you want to.